So I was gonna do a video blog about love earlier, and it was kind of coming from a good place, about love. What is love? Baby, don't fucking hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Just kidding. It's JC from Dragon Cock Lead Guitars. I'm working on a song called Fed Up right now, and it's gonna blow your fucking mind. Okay? I know I'm bragging a little bit. We talked about the narcissistic angle. Whatever. Okay? Anyway, I'm going to do a video blog about love in relationships. And then I'm going to do a video blog about porn and sex. And then I'm going to finish my candidates, Mitt Romney and Ron Paul, who I still think should be president. Big time. We need him. Ron Paul. Change everything for the better. Because I care about people. I really do. Anyway, so what I was going to say is about love is that a lot of it in relationships has become an ownership situation thing where it becomes you're mine, I'm yours. It just becomes this kind of contractual obligation. And I'm not just talking about marriage, but I'm talking about relationships in general. You know what I mean? And we have trouble drawing the line between sex and love and lust and am I in love? Do I just love them as a person? Are we just on the friend tip? Do I love them because they're a family member? Love. It's a very complex word. We use it a lot. We throw it around a lot. And I don't think we fucking even understand what we're talking about half the time when we talk about love. You know? I mean, we as human beings have to define things. And I like doing it because it's good for comedy, to talk about like fucking yappies and hipsters and shit like that. You define, categorize things or stereotype them, put them all in a box, define them what they are. But love is I wouldn't say it's unconditional. Okay, it could be unconditional in the mother or father to child thing, because then you have the oxytocin and that connection, the DNA connection, which happens. But I'm not really talking about that one right now. I'm talking about love and relationships and being in love. And being in love can really be being in love and having that chemical high. Remember, everything is chemicals. Like that just did something for me. I don't know what the fuck it did, but there's a chemical in here. If you drink a beer, there's a chemical in here, that does something to your brain. If you do drugs, if you fuck, there's a chemicals that are released that get you high, endorphins. If you play a sport, if you lift weights, if you work out, if you pump up, if you hear music, everything's energy, endorphins. And that energy elicits chemicals in the body, whether it's through physical manifestation, through this thing we call love, fear, excitement, whatever it is, there's a chemical reaction. And I think in love is a chemical thing that happens. But I think real love is a real caring where you would put someone else before you. And if you think, and Doug Stanhope, my favorite comedian, has covered this, so I'm not fucking ripping him off. If you think that fucking, sticking your cock in a fucking girl and fucking all that stuff is the most intimate thing you can do, it isn't even fucking close. And Doug covered that in one of his acts, but I'm taking it to a new level, not a new level, but I'm just kind of giving my own take on it. It's not the most intimate thing you can do. You know what I mean? Maybe listening to someone's problems, listening to their soul cry out for help, or helping a friend in need, or a lover, or somebody, that's more intimate than fucking. I mean, any guy most guys can get fucking hot and shoot a load, you know what I mean? And fuck somebody, you can fuck somebody you don't give a shit about. So how is that the most intimate thing you can do? There are intimate things we do with people we love all the time that we don't even think of them as being intimate. You know what I mean? We miss it. We miss those moments. Like, just make your lover laugh. Or, you get her a cup of fucking hot green tea when she has the flu or something like that, you know? That's more intimate. Or she, me being a guy, I'm using her as an example. You know, it doesn't have to be about fucking. It doesn't have to be about a ring. It doesn't have to be contractual. All those things are just contractual things, you know, and you can have love alongside those. You know, you can be married and have the contract. We have the kid, the house, the ring, the wedding, but we love each other too. Okay, fine. You can have them side by side, but you can't integrate love into all those things. You know, into the contractual ownership part. They're my girlfriend. He's my boyfriend. You know what I mean? It's not really love, man. That's kind of like ego. It's like what they do for me, you know? Love is like really caring, like, I really don't want that person to get hurt or die or be sick or be in pain, you know? That's really what love is, man. You know, it's not just fucking, you know? I mean, yeah. You know, if you have a girlfriend or boyfriend, you fuck the person you love because you're not going to fuck somebody else. You know what I mean? That wouldn't go over too well. But that's kind of how I'm thinking about love, you know, the true love. And love is conditional. We say it's unconditional, but it's conditional, man. Because if it wasn't, the divorce rate wouldn't be so high, you know. But remember, there's much more intimate things than just being physical with each other, and there's more to love than just the ownership part and did we break up, are we together kind of thing, you know. It's a bond that you two have, that you share. I hate to use the word spiritually because I'm gonna fucking sound like Madonna, dude. But that's what love is, you know. To me, it can't be pigeonholed, and even to articulate a definition for it is difficult. You know, it should be difficult. You know, and as far as us being in love, like what are we? We're inside of it, as opposed to being like I just love them as a friend, then somehow you're outside of it. You know, it's just kind of like how we're conditioned. We're conditioned to do those things. There's a conditioning to the human mind. And sometimes certain things let you break out of that conditioning, like, you know, mushrooms or marijuana or maybe alcohol, I don't know. And you see it from a different angle, in a different perspective. And once the conditions are broken, there's more freedom, and it allows you to kind of pursue life in a different manner than the way it's always been done. Because as we move into the 21st century, the way things have always been done are changing. And then, like in the political front, we have a guard over here that's conservative. We have a guard over here that's very liberal and wants change and evolution to move into the 21st century, like gay marriage should be legal and whatnot. And then you have a group over here that wants to hold back. You know, they want to live in the 1800s, dude. Like some of these people, like from fucking, I don't want to like stereotype Texas or something like that, but you know, like Bible Belt people and shit like that. You know, the whole morality thing and all that kind of stuff. You know, sex is bad, but they have no problem with fucking war. You know, I mean, whatever. That's a whole nother topic. I'm getting totally off topic. I'm on a tangent, but if you like to listen, I think I got shit to say. So basically, it's like, you know, love, you know what I mean? You can't define it. Don't pigeonhole it. Just live it. You know, just live it. Don't put everything in a box. Life is a river. You know what I mean? You might be on a raft, but the raft is round. It's not fucking square. That's the Dragon Cock Squawk Box for today. Until later, when I make my porn and sex video blog. And then the political ones, which should be pretty funny, when I make fun of Mitt Romney's side part haircut. But I won't make fun of Ron Paul, because she should be president. Think about what I said, and get back to me. Alright? Later.